Go. Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? Happy December the 9th. Episode 192 of Randsanity. 192 days straight of this crazy, crazy stuff. Birthday, so yes. Smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you throw all the love my way today. I only make it a lap around the sun once a year. So today's the day I lap the sun, baby. That's right. Birthday, me. That's why I'm like not in a t-shirt. Look at this. I'm actually like dressed nicely. Look at this. I'm in a sport coat. I'm in a collared shirt. I mean, my hair's combed. I mean, I did go out to dinner, so that's kind of the reason. I was out at dinner. I'm filled with steak and lobster. So yes, little birthday celebration. Went out and had a nice time. Just, doing that thing. You got to do that thing. Got to treat yourself once in a while. So I hope everybody else got to treat themselves a little bit today. That's what I did. I treated myself a little bit. All right? So say hello. Say happy birthday. Throw good things at me. Look at this cool gift I got. Someone just delivered this. Jello. Check it out. Look at this thing. It is a creator studio by Lego. Look at this. It's three things. It can either be like the whole DJ setup. It can be a radio, it can be a microphone, or it can be a turntable. I think that's cool as hell, man. That's awesome. And look, I found, when I was cleaning today, look, I found my magazine. Look at this one. Look at this magazine cover. Woo-hoo-hoo. Randy on the front of the magazine, baby. It's a whole thing. It's got an article about me. You know, look at this. It's got a spread in here on me and everything. Wherever it is. It's somewhere because I'm on the cover. See? Where's it at? Where's it at? It's in here somewhere. I swear to God. I swear, man. I wouldn't lie. There you go. Look at that one. Oh, look at that dramatic picture. Whoa, man. Look at that. On air. The dramatic picture. All right, come on. Smash the like button. It's my birthday. You got to love that. You got to give me a little birthday love today. All right? A little birthday love. Birthday love. All right, so like, subscribe, share, notification, all that stuff. I talked to the guys that produced the Heinz Verified thing that I did with Stephen He. I'm going to talk to him next week. See if I need to get back on YouTube, man. Do that whole Stephen He thing again. That was beautiful. But we know we got to we got to do the thing. Oh crap, man! Wow, I can't believe I lost the camera that fast. Let me see if I can get this one fixed up. There we go. There we go. There we go. See? Just lost the camera for a second. Don't bail on me. All right? Don't bail on me. But how cool is this, right? Is this like the coolest thing ever? I got nothing for love for Ken's and the team. That's like the awesomest thing ever. Look at that. It's this 3-in-1 creator by Lego. One, I love Lego. But two, it's so cool. I've never seen that. It could be a microphone, it could be a record player, or it could be a radio. Now I'm going to have to go buy 2 more of these so I can have one of each. Oh, shit. And look, on top of that, there will be cake. Look at that. Cake, birthday cake, chocolatey, delicious birthday cake. Yes. I love it. Well, so it'd be appropriate if the first story I talk about tonight is a band called Cream. Because look, right here. Right there. Mm-hmm. Oh, hells yes. Holy shit, that is so sugary. Oh, my God. Right. Wow. That's like pure sugar. That's not even whipped cream. I don't know what that is. Oh my God, that was like crazy, crazy sugary. Anyway, the supergroup Cream released their debut studio album, Fresh Cream, in the United Kingdom today on December the 9th. The 3-piece with Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker also released their second single, I Feel Free, on this day, December the 9th, 1966. I feel free too, Cream. Thank you. God, that was so sugary. Wow, that was crazy. All right. Woo! Hi, hi, hi. Man, that's wild. Let's see what we got here. Happy birthday. Thanks. Rad love. Chocolate mousse. Yes, it is chocolate mousse, but that whipped cream is so sugary. Amazing. Amazing. All right, what's next? Now, this is pretty funny, okay? So, December the 8th is Jim Morrison's birthday. All right? December the 8th. December the 9th, the day after his birthday, in 1967, the Doors appeared at the New Haven Arena in New Haven, Connecticut. Before the show, a policeman found Jim Morrison making out with an 18-year-old girl in the backstage shower. Jim said he was with the band. The cop was like, F off, you're not, get out. So basically he got into a little bit of argument and the cop sprayed mace in Jim's face. All right? Like, what the fuck, man? Why are you spraying with mace? I'm Jim Morrison. I'm the leader of the band. Okay. Once on stage, Jim Morrison tells the story of his backstage episode and starts taunting the police. Just FYI, from my own positive and negative interactions with the police over the decades, taunting, not highly recommended. Just going to tell you. I'll give you the reason in a second. Basically, they dragged him off the stage and they arrested him. First musician in history to be dragged off the stage and arrested by the police while performing. Just FYI. So, well, you know, what do you think happens? The crowd just sat there quietly? No, they rioted. Of course they did. They left the venue in disarray and many more were arrested. Later, 100+ show up at the police station, gathering to protest at the police station and demonstrate. Guess what happens? More arrests are made. Happy day after your birthday, Jim Morrison. Now, I will tell you from a well-known personal experience, taunting the police bad, or taunting someone getting arrested by the police. Many, many years ago in New Jersey, while hanging on the boardwalk with my group of friends, we were walking down the boardwalk in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. See, that was the real Jersey Shore was me, not those jerk-offs that came from Long Island and Staten Island or whatever the hell else they did. That was not really the Jersey Shore. We were the Jersey Shore. We were the ones who actually were there all the time. Anyway, walking down the boardwalk in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. You're not allowed to go on the beach at night. It's against the law. It's not supposed to do that. Apparently, some kids were on the beach partying, and there was some cops arresting them, and they were pushing them over the fence. Group of people I was with, someone was like, hey, man, shouldn't be partying on the beach. Woo! We continue walking down the boardwalk. Somebody grabs me and spins me around. I go to take a swing. I'm like, what up, buddy? One of my friends. No, it's the police. He throws me on the ground and arrests me. Thought I said something. Taunting this guy. It wasn't me. Swear to God. Hand to God, it was not me. Right? Throws me down. Throws me against the wall. Arrests me. Buddy comes over and goes, hey, man, you could do it. Him too. They arrest him. His younger brother comes over and says, what are you doing? You could. Him too. So the three of us spent the night in jail. Now, the funnier part of the story is that late at night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, cell door opens up. We're in like a little caged little room, 8 by 10, not even, 5 by 6, little, like the size of my studio here. Okay. This is a true story. I've never told this story. And, guy opens the door. Fucked up now, boy. It's my high school wrestling coach. Mr. Redfern. That's what he did. He was a special duty cop down in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, of all places, in the summertime. I was like, oh, crap. This guy was such a hard ass to begin with. Not my most enjoyable moment, just so you know. So, do not taunt the police, as I and Jim Morrison both found out at 2 separate incidents. I highly recommend that you do not taunt the police, just so you know. Again, birthday, smash the like button. Come on, birthday wishes. It is actually my birthday today, so that's why I'm not dressed in my normal attire, in my normal black t-shirt. Like I said, look, I'm actually dressed for the occasion. I'm wearing my Hugo Boss sport coat. I've got jeans. I even have shoes on. Look, I even have shoes on tonight. Normally I'm barefoot down here in the studio. But no, I'm dressed for your benefit tonight. So smash the like button, follow, love all this stuff. 1972, December the 9th, Neil Diamond released the live double album Hot August Night, even though it's fucking December, from a concert on August of 72, which was on 10 sold-out concerts that Diamond performed that month at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles. The album peaked at number 5 on the U.S. chart and spent 29 weeks at number 1 on the Australian chart. Woo, the Australian chart. Wow, that's a big money maker, I'm betting. That's what I'm telling you. Big money, that Australian record chart. Billboard Australia. Ay, crikey, ya. I don't even know what. Wanka? That's not Australian, is it? No. Not even close. 1978 on December 9th. Chic started a 7-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with Le Freak. Nile Rodgers later stated that the song was devised during New Year's Eve of 1977 as a result of him and bassist Bernard Edwards being refused entrance to Studio 54 in New York City. Wow, I can't believe they got not allowed into Studio 54 in New York City. Bitches. They got invited even and they weren't let in. Grace Jones invited them and they weren't let in. Anyway, since Grace Jones didn't tell the nightclub staff, he said the lyrics of the refrain were originally "fuck off" rather than "freak out." Fuck off. Fuck off. Instead of freak out. I like that. I'm going to have to dub that and make it fuck off instead of freak out. That would be perfect. See? My little mug says that right here. See right there? Look, it says. There it is. So pay me. Smash the like button. I want birthday smashing. Smash the birthdays. Smash it. Smash it. And I wasn't even drinking tonight, promise. There was no drinking at dinner tonight. Because I drove. So drinking, driving, bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. I drove other people and friends, so no drinking, no driving. So completely sober. Hand to God. 1978, the punkest punk band ever. The Sex Pistols bassist Sid Vicious was charged with assault after attacking Todd Smith. Singer Patti Smith's brother smashed a glass in his face. Okay? That's fucked, dude. It was at a Scottish concert at Hurrah in New York's dance club. Sid was sent to Rikers Island Metro Jail for 55 days to undergo a painful and enforced detoxification. Yeah, I bet there was other painful things at Rikers. No one wants to go to Rikers Island. I'm just telling you, not where you want to go. Just not the place. Wow. Yee! 55 days in Rikers Island to go to detox. I think there could be other places you could go to detox besides that. That's just me personally. I'm just saying I would not want to go to Rikers Island for any reason whatsoever. Not even to visit. That's all. All right. I don't know who does these surveys sometimes, but, you know, some of them are always like, really? Really? Okay. Who did you ask these questions to and why did you answer? Because I'd be like, bro, I'm not answering shit. That's ridiculous. 1988. According to a poll released in the U.S. Now, see, who took said poll? That's what I want to know. Okay, you tell me. I want to know who took this poll. And who's answering this poll? Are you answering the poll? I want to know that. If you answered the poll, I want to know this, all right? Remember, it's my birthday, so you have to be kind to me today. But anyway, according to a poll in the U.S., the music of Neil Diamond was favored as the best background music for sex. I don't make this shit up, okay? I just find it and then report it. Beethoven was the second choice. I can see that. And Luther Vandross was voted third. Where's Barry White? Barry White is baby making music. Come on. But Luther Vandross, okay, I can see that. Luther's got that kind of sexy voice. He's got a... But Neil Diamond? I don't know. I didn't get a chance to listen to enough Neil Diamond songs apparently in my lifetime to make the association. I'm thinking no. Neil Diamond, sex? No. That does not make me think of sex. I'm just not thinking Neil Diamond. That's just me. Call me crazy. I could totally be wrong, all right? We share birthdays. Nice. Happy birthday, Sports Current. Big shout out to the Sports Current. Woo! All right, don't forget, share this. You have to share this, all right? Because if you share this, you share the love. It's birthday love, okay? We got to share the love. Share the birthday love. All right? And we just want to kill the like button tonight, okay? Smash the button. Be like, smash the like button. So share the love, okay? That's what we're feeling it tonight. And no, I don't think Neil Diamond was favored as best background music for sex. That's me personally. I could be wrong. Tell me otherwise, you know? Just, I don't think so. Billy Joel started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. charts with We Didn't Start the Fire. The lyrics are made up from a rapid-fire brief allusions as to 100 headline events between 1949, Joel was born on May 9th of that year. Today's December 9th, my birthday. And 1989, when the song was released at his album Storm Front. Billy Joel, Music Man. Do you know he played every Tuesday night for a decade at Madison Square Garden? Like every single Tuesday night, he would just have a concert. So if you knew about it, you could go check it out. How fun is that? To do that as a residency for 10 years. Kind of cool that you can do that, right? You know what I'm saying? Guns N' Roses played their first of 3 nights at Madison Square Garden on December the 9th in 1991 during their Use Your Illusion tour. So this was one of 3 nights sold out, Madison Square Garden. It's pretty good. MSG is a good-sized venue, so that's like, 20+ thousand, 3 nights in a row. All right. I'll give GNR that one. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Michael Jackson scored his 6th solo UK number 1 single with Earth Song. Started a 6-week run at the top of the charts. It also gave Jackson the UK Christmas number 1 in 1995 and his best-selling UK single ever. The song kept the first single released by the Beatles in 25 years, Free as a Bird, off the number 1 position. Even though the Beatles had broken up in 1970, they're still releasing music because that's what musicians do that have huge catalogs and want to make lots of money. We talked about Bob Dylan. I saw that Bob Dylan's coming to Columbus. He sold his entire 600-song catalog for $300 million. Wow, $300 million. That's so much cash. So much. Yeah, sports, what up? You guys shared it. I love you so much. You rock. Yes. Shared, like, love. You are the best. You are the best humans ever. The best humans ever. Ever. Sports, current, happy birthday. That's awesome. What's anything's great for your birthday today? I want to know. I want to know birthday stories. I wish I knew a bunch of people. The Werebears are birthday today. Xenia's birthday today. One of my attorneys. I have more than one attorney, just so you know. I kind of have had to over the years. Well, there's business attorneys and there's criminal attorneys. I have both. I have business lawyers. I have criminal lawyers. Come on, I do stupid shit. I've maybe been to jail once or twice. I don't have. I have a checkered past. That's how that works. I'm as real as it gets when it comes to that shit. What can I tell you? There's not a lot of illusion. In 2000. U2 made their first ever appearance on Saturday Night Live. The band played Beautiful Day and Elevation on December the 9th, 2000. Woo! Outstanding. Outstanding. There's lots of birthdays today. I'm not going to go with any deaths today because nobody dies on December the 9th. Everyone's born on December the 9th. That's the way I looked at it. So there's a whole list of people that I'll go through and things that happen that are also unmusic related, but that's all I'm telling you. Madonna apologized to viewers who said motherfucker during a live UK TV coverage of the Tate Gallery in London. What? Madonna? She was presenting a prize to the artist Martin Creed. A TV spokesman said that she did not have a bleeper system, but they missed the offending word. What? Oh, Madonna? What are you saying about Mr. Creed? Motherfucker. Didn't like him? Apparently. Oh, man. Madonna. Not great. Not great. No. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. Madonna. Jesus. Britney! Winners of the Smash Hits Award, including Atomic Kitten, Best Single for Whole Again. Westlife won Best Band and Best Album for World of Our Own. And Blue won Best Newcomer. Steps won Best Live Act. Who the fuck are all these bands? Shaggy won Best Male Act. Britney won Best Female Act. Destiny Child won Best R&B Act. Club 7, Rachel Stevens won Most Fanciful Female. This must be British because, again, fanciful female. And Best Video went to the Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood in 2001. All right, I could see some of those. I know the Gorillaz, but I'm sorry, I don't know who the hell Westlife is. I don't. I'm sorry. Shh, don't be mad. I don't know everything. 2003, the man, Ozzy Osbourne, was admitted to Wexham Park Hospital in Slough, Berkshire, after being injured in a quad bike accident at his UK home. At the time, the 55-year-old singer broke his collarbone, 8 ribs, and a vertebrae in his neck. News of Osbourne's accident reached the House of Commons, where the government sent a goodwill message. Also, we're so sorry that you injured yourself. Please be better and don't eat bats. 8 ribs? Ooh, that sucks. I've broken a couple ribs. I'm going to show you the video of it at some point soon where, I kind of got dropped at a Matt and Kim concert because I was egged on by the band to crowd surf when I was too old and too fat to actually do that. Yeah, that's what happens. Kids drop you, you break ribs. It hurts. Not going to lie. It sucks. Broken ribs are not something fun. Just saying. Smash the like button. I only have 2,000 likes. I want 10,000. I'm greedy. I want birthday likes tonight. Hi, happy birthday. Thank you so much. You're the best right there. Birthday homie. Sorry, I can't see. My glasses are all fogged up. I was doing this to him earlier, so I got fingerprints all over them. I don't feel like cleaning them because then I can't see shit. In 2005, on December the 9th, a man charged with stealing more than $300,000 worth of Elvis Presley's jewelry from the Elvis-orama Museum appeared in a Las Vegas court. Elvis-orama? What the hell, man? It sounds like Romper Room. The Elvis-orama. Come out to the Elvis-orama. No. 30-year-old Ileb Aguilar was arrested on November 3rd after police said he approached a retired Elvis impersonator and offered to sell him several items, including his 1953 class ring from Humes High worth $32,000. Hey, man, I got Elvis's real ring. I'll sell it to you for $32,000. Dude, I'm a retired Elvis impersonator. I didn't make that much money my entire career. What do you think I can afford this ring? A 41-carat ruby diamond ring worth $77,000 and a gold-plated Smith & Wesson. Well, that's what gave it away right there. Trying to sell him a 38. Yeah, that doesn't work so well. You can't be doing that to an Elvis impersonator. The guy had no cash. Oh, man. People are dumb. That's all I can tell you. Just dumb. Mariah Carey threatened legal action against a porn star named Murray Carey in an attempt to stop her trademarking her similar-sounding stage name. The singer believed fans could get the two performers confused if the adult film actress Mary Carey's trademark application was successful. I don't know, Mariah. I'm thinking that they might think that you're more talented, but maybe they don't, if you're that concerned. I don't know, Mariah Carey. Oh. Eric Clapton announced he was to sell off part of his extensive guitar collection to raise money for his Crossroads Rehab Center in Antigua. We talked about this the other day. He raised a lot of money, but he's also the guy who's in charge of his own rehab center. The highlights of the sale would include a guitar Eric Clapton played at the Cream Reunion show in 2005, estimated to sell for more than, $15,000. The sale to be held in Bonhams in New York would also feature a vast collection of amps and speakers, including a pair of Marshall speaker cabinets. Yeah, this whole rehab thing in Antigua, where there's no tax things, it's a complete tax dodge, and he's in charge of the money that goes to his own charity. I'm just thinking like, whoa, bro, divest yourself from that. Maybe somebody else needs to run your charity. I'm just saying. That's just me. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking out loud. All right, what's going on with my computer? Is this thing acting wonky again? It's acting wonky, isn't it? Oh, man. Why does this thing act wonky? Let's see. Chris Cornell's widow filed a complaint at Florida federal court in a fight over the unpaid Soundgarden royalties. Court documents claim that Cornell's former bandmates were attempting to strong-arm Chris's estate into turning over certain audio recordings created by Chris before he passed away. His widow was having none of that. She was not allowing the band to basically take recordings that Cornell had made before he passed away. I could see that. That's kind of sketchy, right? I mean, capitalizing on his death, not a great thing. Just saying. Just kind of shitty. Kind of shitty. That's all I can tell you. All right, what else? 2017, on this day, December the 9th, The Last Jedi premiered in Los Angeles, California in 2017. Also, Charlie Brown's Christmas, the Peanuts animated special, also premiered on December 9th in 1965. And the 18th James Bond 007 with Pierce Brosnan, Tomorrow Never Dies, also premiered on December 9th of 1997. And Star Trek Nemesis premiered on December the 9th, 2002. Now, when it comes to birthdays, there was all sorts of fun birthdays today. So we've got Screamin' Scott Simon of Sha-Na-Na, born today, long dead. Jack Sumney of Dire Straits, also dead. I knew this one. Donny Osmond, born on 12/9. Paul Landis of Rammstein. If you want some really good, crazy German metal band, listen to Rammstein. Rammstein's just crazy. Jacob Dylan, Bob Dylan's son of the Wallflowers. Now, we've had actually, Jacob Dylan came to the radio station. He was very nice. Jacob Dylan of the Wallflowers. Happy birthday to Jacob Dylan. Trey Cool of Green Day, birthday today. One of the Green Day extraordinaire. Margaret Hamilton, who was the Wicked Witch of the West, is born on December the 9th. And she is from Cleveland, Ohio. So did you know the Wicked Witch of the West and the Wizard of Oz was from Cleveland, Ohio? My pretties. It's true. She really is. I'm just telling you. That's the way it works. She really, really is. TikTok Live ended. What? Why does it do that? That's such bullshit. I have no idea what does that. It's just like ends. It doesn't tell me it ends. And then I have to go back and try and fix it and figure out what the hell went on. Why it did that. Okay? That's what I want to know. Why did it do that? This is garbage. It's my connection. Why my connection sucks, I don't know. I can't tell you why my connection sucks. If I knew why my connection sucked, it'd be better. Now, YouTube, you seem to be doing just fine, right? You guys are okay? Still feeling the love here? You heard about the birthdays? You know, I basically got the birthday out. That Margaret Hamilton is the Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West, born in Cleveland, Ohio, of all places. So, you know, all that little children that were scared by her, Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, you're to blame for that one. My pretties. Man. Kirk Douglas from Spartacus, born on this day. You know who else was born on this day? And I knew this one. Red Fox. Red Fox. Remember, I don't know if you ever saw this show, Sanford and Son. That was Red Fox. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Lamont, you dummy. I always thought that show was hilarious. It would not fly today. There is no way that show could make it today. I'm just telling you. It would absolutely be, like, canceled. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for today. It's just not PC in the grand scheme of things, with the way PC needs to be when it comes to a show like that. So, yeah, the whole... yeah, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. Red Fox would not be a comedian. He'd be like Richard Pryor. He's just way, way, way too much. Dick Van Patten, born on this day, from 8 is Enough. Dick Van Patten was the dad in that show. Buck Henry. Buck Henry was in, like, Get Smart. He was the 10-time host of Saturday Night Live. He was on Saturday Night Live. He wrote a bunch of stuff. It was crazy. Like all the stuff that Buck Henry wrote, all the shows that he was part of. He was a really, really amazing comedy writer. Judi Dench, her birthday is December the 9th, 91 years old today. What do you got? We've got Beau Bridges, born on this day. We've got Dick Butkus, born on this day. John Malkovich. I knew John Malkovich shared a birthday. John Malkovich shares a birthday with me. He's 72 today. Malkovich. Felicity Huffman is 63 years old today. And Star Trek, which always seems to do this, which I love so much, Worf. The character Worf was born on this day, but not yet. His birthday is in the year 2340. Yes, 2340. That is when it's actually like his birthday. So I think that's hilarious that they put those things, you know. Let's see, yeah. So that's I think that's kind of funny that it's just, you know, this crazy thing. Worf, born on this day in 2340. December the 9th, 2340. What can I tell you, people? I just read this stuff. I didn't make his birthday appear on this day, but that's when it actually is. Drew Carey's grandma. What? Drew Carey's grandma. Drew Carey's grandma's birthday is today, too? I didn't know that. It could be. I don't know his grandma's name, though. Is it Carey, or is that like a nom de plume? Is that a stage name for Drew Carey? I don't know. So I couldn't tell you if it was Drew Carey's real name or not. Cleveland Rocks, I know that, but I couldn't tell you if that was in fact his real name, Drew Carey, or not. I don't know. I'm not sure if that is. But yes, so Worf from Star Trek, his birthday is 12/9/2340. So he's got a few years before it actually is born. But he's born on the same day as me. So happy birthday to Worf, 12/9/2340. So that's what's going on. That's what's happening in the world today. I get to celebrate my birthday with my friends here. Everyone coming and saying hello, say hi. I got awesome gifts. I got cake. Look at this cool cake. I got cool cake. Look at that. Cool cake with lots and lots of cool ice cream frosting. And then what else did I get? I got a really cool present. I'm going to definitely build this. Look at this. It's Lego, and it can be one of three things. It can be either a record player, a microphone, or a radio. Like I said, I probably need to go get the other ones now, right? I need to get all like three of these so I can build one of each. Because I just can't decide. I want them all. I want all of them. Oh, shit, man. That camera just totally blew out again. I don't know what's happening with this camera tonight. This one's totally blown out. Get that one to go back on. There it is. All right, now it's back on. And then I found my magazine. So look at that. I found the magazine. Look at that. Cover of the magazine right there, me. And then I've got this really cool kind of, my badass picture of, where's that badass picture? Somewhere. Let's look at that one. Oh, man, look at that. And wait, what does that look familiar? Oh, wait, there it is. Look, it's right there. It's the same on-air neon. Who knew? I've got the neon sign right behind me. I just realized that. There it is, right there. That was fun. I like doing that. So yes, my celebrityness. Now, if that knocks the cup off, I'll be so pissed. If that breaks the fuck you pay me mug, I'll be pissed. That would suck. Did you get pottery? I did get pottery. Yes. Thank you for pottery. I totally got pottery today. You know, that was really funny. I came home and I'm like, what's this? And so this guy, Bobby, and big fan of the station, and met him the other day in person. We get Instacart delivered because, you know, sometimes we just have to get stuff delivered. You can't get it. And Bobby's an Instacart guy. And he jumps up and he goes, oh, my God, you're like our favorite customer. So I'm like, cool, man. Nice to meet you. And he's like, yeah, I'm a huge fan of the station. Oh, man, appreciate it. Got a picture with him, and I was really appreciative of it. And I like got home today and there was this cool little pottery sitting there. I'm like, what is this from? They're like, did you see my text? I'm like, no, I didn't read the text. And it says, oh, don't read your text. It came from our Instacart driver. How cool is that? I was like, dude, that's amazing. So yes, I'm going to find something very cool to do with it. I'm going to bring it down here. I'm going to store I think I'm going to put my SD cards in it or something. But yes, how cool is that? I just love that. I just love that random act of kindness stuff. So nothing but love, brother. Nothing but love. Appreciate that. Really do. Thank you so much. I'm just having a great time today. It's been a wonderful day. It's been one of those days where just happy to be here, Don't forget, smash that like button. Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's my birthday, so I should get all the birthday love. Even if you don't like it, and even if you don't like me, and you just tell me to fuck off, just hit the smash button. Because you're feeling generous. You're feeling like you want to. You have to like, you have to follow, you have to subscribe, you have to notify, and to share. All those things. I'm asking a lot. Today. I'm just asking. But see, I'm not selling anything, so at least you have that. I'm not sitting here like, so buy my San Pellegrino for only $9.99. You can get this very slightly used bottle of bubbly water. Sorry, I do watch some live TikToks and they just suck. I'm just telling you, okay? Seriously. Some of these guys have these subs and I'm like, holy shit, man, you just blow. How do you get that many people to follow you? You're like whipping something out that I don't notice when I'm not looking. I don't want to see it, but wow, man. Anyway, that's just me. That's my personal take on things. And I pull no punches. I have no filter. Zero filter. That's just the way it works. My filter's been gone for a really long time. Sorry. I just don't have that. I just have no filter. Really don't. Hey, birthday! Thanks, Jello. Jello, you rock. Aw, so nice of you. And Ken's. But yes, I'm so going to eat all that chocolate cake and have a total sugar meltdown because it's so sweet. I cannot believe how sweet that fucking whipped cream is. It's amazing. I had way too much steak and lobster. I'm going to have the gout tomorrow. Now, if you don't know what the gout is, it's the buildup of uric acid, and it makes it feel like you have broken glass poking you in like the knee or the toe tip or certain extremities in your body. I've had the gout before on my toes. Fuck, it hurts. I probably won't get the gout, but I did have enough butter, red meat, and shellfish tonight to definitely get it. So if I'm bitching tomorrow night about the gout, and you have to say the gout. It's not just gout, it's the gout. Because it has to have the attachment in front of it of the. Because if you ever get it, you'll be like, bro, what is this thing? It's called the gout. That's what it is. It's the disease of kings. So you don't get it if you're eating ramen noodles, just so you know. You only get it if you drink lots of booze and you eat lots of butter and lots of rich foods like meat and shellfish, which I did lots of that tonight. Sorry. This happens. It happens. So, it was a good birthday day. I did a little work. I didn't overexert myself. There's no injuries. I spent somebody else's money. Played a little lottery scratch off, won $151. It's never a bad thing, right? Won $151, so basically paid for my dinner tonight. Didn't have to buy dinner. That was nice. And all's right in the world. I didn't look at any of the news today, so I don't think anything bad happened. That's just the way it works. If you don't see it happen, it doesn't happen. It's not bad, right? Isn't that how it works? Tart cherry gout, yes. Beet juice, okay. I'll try some beet juice. I could do that. I could totally try some beet juice, or tart cherry. I could do that. If I get the gout, I will totally drink beet juice. I will try that because the gout sucks. Just so you know. That's what I'm telling you. Just telling you. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the birthday love. I appreciate the smashing of the like button. Smashing the like button until your fingers are raw. Like mine is like swollen from smashing the like button. Smashing. That's what I do. Smash things. But that's on a completely different note. That's when I pick up a baseball bat and I just break shit because, violence. Anxiety, pent-up rage. You have to get those things out. Just telling you. Sometimes the way it works. That's how it works. What can I say? But yeah, so if you missed my list of birthdays today, because I know TikTok dropped out, screaming shot. No, that's a mixed drink I make for people that want to get really drunk, like a gorilla fart. Screaming shot. Simon of Sha-Na-Na, Jack Sonami of the Dire Straits, Donny Osmond. I knew I was born on the same day as Donny Osmond. Pell Landis of Rammstein. If you want some good German heavy metal music, please feel free to listen to that. Jacob Dylan of the Wallflowers. Now, Jacob Dylan is Bob Dylan's son. We met Jacob Dylan. He did a radio station gig once. Very nice. Very nice to meet him. Trey Cool of Green Day. Birthday today. Yes, indeed. Trey Cool. He's like 51, I believe. Margaret Hamilton, the Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West is from Cleveland, Ohio. Did you know the Wicked Witch of the West was from Cleveland, Ohio? It's true. She's from Cleveland, Ohio. What the hell? What is the world coming to when the Wicked Witch of the West is from Cleveland, Ohio? Ohio isn't even that west. It's like mid-east, okay? It's the middle of the eastern coast. West doesn't get out, like Kansas is the Midwest to me. So, I don't know. Anyway, birthday for her. Kirk Douglas, Spartacus, birthday today. Red Fox, birthday today. Again, he was Sanford and Son. He would not fly today. He was way too... I don't know what words I want to use. I'll caution myself and not say shit about it. Dick Van Patten, Buck Henry, Judi Dench, 91 today. Dick Butkus, Bo Bridges, John Malkovich, born on this day, 72. Felicity Huffman, 63. And then I was saying the last is Worf from Star Trek, is born on December the 9th. But he isn't born until the year 2340. So happy birthday in the future to Worf in about 300 years from now. I don't think I'll be here to wish him a birthday in person, and then it'll take him years to grow up, and then it would actually have to happen. So, no, that's not going to happen. Dude, Drew Carey's grandma. I don't know who Drew Carey's grandma is, but I guess Drew Carey's grandma. All right, happy birthday to Drew Carey's grandma. Happy birthday. Yes. So smash the like button. Send me roses, birthday presents, all that stuff. That's what I need today. I need all that love. So yes, like, subscribe, follow, share, notify. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all the stuff I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to ask for, beg for, right? But I'm not selling anything, so I'm not going to sell you, my kind of used water or my cool gadget. I'm going to sell you my pen that writes upside down and in outer space and on microphones. No, I'm not, actually. That's just not me. Sorry. I'm going to sell you my Sharpie pen that I always keep in my pocket because I want Sharpie to sponsor me. Spend the money, Sharpie. Damn it. Because I use Sharpies on everything. I use them in construction. I use them for autographs. I use them to sign things. I signed a birthday card for my friend whose birthday's tomorrow with my Sharpie. So I always have a Sharpie in my pocket. You have to carry Sharpies. That's the way it works. All right. So, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? I'll answer questions, comments, concerns. The witch. My pretties. Yeah. Cleveland, Ohio. Come on. Questions? Questions? Anybody? Cassie, what's up, Cassie? Nothing but love for Cassie. We got nothing but love for Cassie. Hi, Cassie. How are you tonight? Good, I hope? Outstanding. So nice to see you. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Come on, questions? Birthday questions? You can ask me anything today. I'll answer anything today. Since you have me in my birthday mood, I'll answer questions. Anything related to rock and roll, to music, the music industry, bands, record label people. I have all the dirt, man. God, I've done this for a long time. That's just me. And look, like I said, I even dressed for you, though. See? I'm actually in a sport coat, collared shirt. I even have shoes on. I never wear shoes down here. I'm always barefoot. So, I'm a little taller. I'm a little bit taller, so I'm kind of almost out of frame in that, for that camera. Yeah, so this is, my normal attire when I used to work. I used to wear a sport coat, and I didn't wear a collared shirt. I always wore a black T-shirt. Black T-shirt and this were my normal attire. But I always had my sport coat. It's like a purse. See, that's the thing. That's why I wore it, because I've got 2 pockets here. I've got 2 inside pockets. Look at this. Can you believe this shit? I got a parking ticket today. What bullshit is that? I even paid for the parking meter. Not cool. Not cool. Cannot believe I got a parking ticket on my birthday, right? Not cool. Parking dude should have known that. That's shouldn't they know that? Shouldn't they know when my birthday is? They can see my damn driver's license, can't they? So why would they give me a parking ticket? If you could shoot out any liquid out of your fingers, what would you pick? If I could shoot out any liquid out of my fingers, what would you pick? Wow, a liquid out of my fingers. Now, okay, I did make a Halloween costume once where I dressed as a spaceman. I took an old beer ball, cut it out, spray painted it white, left the front open, put lights inside of it, and it was very cool, super cool. And then what I did was I actually took a clear tube, taped it down my shoulder, down my hand, and to my finger, to the tip of my finger. So I would stick my finger in a drink and it'd be like slurp, 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 and empty the drink. I got that from Mork and Mindy because they do that. So I would drink liquids with my finger because I didn't take the helmet off. So I could drink drinks all night with that. I did wind up falling down and getting badly injured that night because I drank a lot of drinks through a tube. And apparently drinking through a straw increases that somehow. That makes you get a little bit more inebriated. So FYI. But I could shoot a liquid from my finger. What would you pick? Man, I don't know. That's a weird fucking question to ask. Now, I mean, is it like spraying like a weak stream, or is it like, a jet where it can right on the wall with it kind of thing? That's what I want to know. And if it was something that was caustic, would it hurt me, or could I spray the blood from the alien in the movie Aliens so I could break into bank vaults and around a lock, and the lock would fall out. I could just go in and break into the lock. So I would go with that. I'd go with whatever they called it, molecular acid. That was the blood of the creatures in the movie Alien that I could spray out of my fingers when I chose to, so that I would then, be able to, I don't know, break into pretty much anything. So I'd just be like, psst, locks, doors, whatever. Not that I would use it for nefarious reasons or anything, but yes. That's just me. Just saying. Craziest place you've ever spent your birthday? Ooh, craziest place I've ever spent my birthday? Craziest place I ever spent my birthday. Ooh, I spent my birthday at a party once, and it was a insane party. It was probably the craziest birthday party I've ever been to, not just including myself. It was a house party at a friend's house. There was probably 300 to 500 people there. It was just, the shenanigans were, the cops showed up kind of thing. And I don't mean, they didn't show up like, hey, how you guys doing? They showed up like, oh my God, this is a raid. Yeah, that was probably it. It was in Plainfield, New Jersey. That was like my 20-something birthday. Yeah, that was probably the craziest birthday place I've ever been. Yep, today's my birthday. My birthday, Cassie. What up? Yeah, that's probably the craziest birthday I've ever been to. What instrument do you play? I can play the tuba. I can play the trombone. I can play the clarinet, trumpet, saxophone, stand-up bass. I cannot play guitar. I cannot play piano. I just never learned. I just never took the time to learn. I know. Can I tell you? Let's see. My dad has been making guitars. You do construction. Maybe a new hobby for you? Possibly. I could. I can build anything. I mean, I really can. I'm pretty adroit at building stuff. There's not much I can't build. So, yes, Miss Cassie, it is my birthday. Yes, birthday. Yes, birthday. Birthday. Yes, birthday. Yeah, wow. I'm just trying to think that's probably the craziest place I've been on my birthday. No, I mean, I was in the Virgin Islands on my birthday. That was a crazy place. That was a wild place. I was in the Virgin Islands on my birthday. Yeah, for sure. That was a really fun, adventurous birthday. That was my 40th birthday. Yeah, that was woof. I'm trying to think. That was really wild and crazy. Oh, the police room was involved in that too, as a matter of fact. Shit, that's right. Yeah, like I said, the police have been involved with my life once or twice. What else? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I could maybe try making guitars. That'd be interesting for sure. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't. Anyway, let's see. What's your favorite live local music moment? My favorite live local music moment. Wow. Live local music. Well, probably Confest. I mean, if in a moment of time, probably Confest. Love Confest. I think it's such a great thing to have a free festival where 50,000 people show up for bands and music, and it's kind of peace, love, and happiness. Yeah, that's probably my favorite live local music moment is Confest. I get to be the MC on stage too, so I don't hate that. I mean, come on, that satiates my need for validation. Like Conan. So yeah, that doesn't hurt. So, what can I say? Much love to that. All right. Let's see. It is 47 minutes. I've been doing this. 20 on TikTok because it dropped. Sorry about that, TikTok. I don't know what the problem is. It's doing it again. I can see that it's already starting to get all buffered out. I think it's the cache gets too full. TikTok doesn't clear the cache. I think that's the problem. So I'm going to Man or Astroman at Duggins. Man or Astroman at Doug Duggins. I don't know. I'm confused by that one. I got thrown out of stashes last night. Yeah, that happens. I get thrown out of bars. It's happened. What can I tell you? Anyway, all right. So something went wrong. It looks like TikTok's starting to crash on me already. It's doing it again. It's crashing. So, Little Brothers. Yep, Little Brothers. Yep, Little Brothers. I think I got thrown out of Little Brothers as well as stashes. I mean, I know I have. That's the way it works. What can I say? All right. I'm going to go celebrate the last 7 minutes of my birthday on the couch. Because I can. Because I can celebrate the last 7 minutes of my birthday on the couch. So don't forget, please like, subscribe, smash the like button, set up your notifications, share everything. I'm here every night at 11 o'clock. I will do my best. Episode 200 will be coming up on the 17th. I was going to do something special for today, but I ran out of time. As I do for most days, just run out of time. That's how it works, Shit happens. I get busy. Life interrupts. That's the way it works. Okay? Life interrupts. I'm sure it does for you too. So, any last questions? Anybody? Any last questions? Happy. Thank you so much. Nothing but love. Appreciate you all for being here. Celebrate my birthday with me, hanging out with me. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know what's going on. TikTok. You keep dropping out on me. Anyway, YouTube, nothing but love. Thank you all. I look forward to see you again tomorrow. We'll do this all again, but completely, absolutely, and totally different. And maybe I'll get the computer figured out by then. I doubt it, though. I'm just saying. It sounds like it's worth a try, And you do have a most kind rocker that you've met. Oh, kind rocker? Man, there's a lot. I mean, I've only met a couple that were truly jackasses, to be perfectly honest with you. Most rock stars are actually really nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, I met some real. I mean, hell, Jared Leto from 30 Seconds to Mars, and the actor, when he came into their station, he was there during the Animanathon. He gave us $1,000. He donated $1,000 to local children's charities. So, you got to give Jared Leto props for here's $1,000. Donate it to the charity, just like that. I mean, sure, there's nothing to him, but still, that's a big deal, man. Just to drop $1,000 and do that. So yeah, that's kind of a kind guy, So yeah, you got to give that. I would say Jared Leto. Who did that recently. That was just, a couple of years ago. So, all good. All right. I'm going to depart because the stream is getting wonky. And, I got to get on with my life as you all do too. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Blessed to be here. Blessed to take another lap around the sun. I'm going to eat my cake and maybe build some Legos. Thanks, Jello and crew. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to fade to black. Wah, 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 wah. Good night, my loves.